from the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Monday, May 23rd, 2016. I'm Ann Gownley. One of the longest-running television programs in the United States is making its way to Hazleton for the first time in program history. WYLN News intern Maria Cinti has more on the details of today's press conference held at Hazleton City Hall.
From Portland, Oregon to Kansas City, Missouri, the Emmy-nominated television series Cops has showcased in more than 100 cities across the U.S. But for the next 8 weeks, Hazleton will be in the spotlight. Hazleton Police Chief Jerry Spezialy says that like many other cities, Cops will also be an economic engine for the city of Hazleton.
We were able to get a lot of economic development out of Cops because nobody knew where the city was, as if people throughout the country would be able to see the economic opportunities that Hazleton has to offer to the entire world.
A press conference held at Hazleton City Hall this afternoon addressed the details of what the Hazleton Police Department should expect over the next 2 months. Members of the Cops TV production team will accompany Hazleton Police Department officers as they execute their daily activities. From misdemeanor crimes to felonies, the Cops producers team will be alongside Hazleton officers every step of the way. Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassatt says bringing the show to Hazleton will help showcase the area and be a huge benefit for the city.
The people need to see the city as it is. It's not as bad as people think it is. And the officers we have are excellent at what they do.
And Cops producer Zach Ragsdale agrees.
I believe law enforcement is a good thing. They're the folks that go out there and risk their lives every day to keep us safe. And so it's a good chance for the folks in this community to dispel some of the misconceptions that they see or that they hear or that they have about law enforcement. They can see how their police department works in their community. And so I guess we'll see if it changes their mind when the story's aired.
Ragsdale says one of the most exciting aspects of filming in Hazleton is the fresh perspective it'll bring to the show.
You know, when I sit down to try and map out a season for Cops, I'm always looking at different areas of the country, and this is an area of the country we haven't been before. I've been to Pittsburgh, I've been to Philly, but I've never been to this part of Pennsylvania, so I'm excited.
Production crews will be traveling from the police station to the streets of Hazleton over the next several weeks, and the Hazleton series is expected to start airing this fall. In Hazleton, for WYLN News, I'm Maria Cinti.
Thank you, Maria. The guy who was shot outside the White House Friday is local. He's Jesse Oliveri of Ashland. He's said to have approached the checkpoint on E Street. An officer repeatedly ordered him to drop his gun, but Oliveri ignored those commands. The officer fired one shot at him. He's still in critical condition in a suburban D.C. hospital. Federal agents found ammunition inside Oliveri's Toyota sedan parked nearby on Constitution Avenue. A man wanted for a parole violation was arrested after a fight in Hazleton on Sunday. City police say they were called to 221 South Pine Street around 12:30 in the morning. They found 27-year-old Matthew Edmonds inside the residence of 20-year-old Brent Bianco. Initially, Edmonds provided police with the identity of another male who had a warrant for his arrest. When Edmonds admitted his correct identity to police, he was found to be wanted for a parole violation and was taken into custody. 4 people were sent to the hospital after a crash in Butler Township. It happened on the Honey Hole Road near the Nescapec State Park and Riley around 6 p.m. last night. Police say 21-year-old Adam Friedman of Mountaintop was flown to the hospital. The driver, 21-year-old Maria Cialli of Dallas, and 2 passengers, 20-year-old Anthony Cialli of Dallas and 20-year-old Nathan Duraco of Drums, were taken to the hospital by ambulance. No word on how badly they were hurt. The cause of the crash is under investigation. Former Hazleton Mayor John Quigley resigned his post as DEP Secretary Friday night. The resignation followed a brief meeting with Governor Tom Wolf. Neither has discussed what was said. Quigley had been under fire for radio and newspaper ads run against 2 regional Democrat senators, John Udechak and John Blake, for their support for slowing down new environmental regulations. Those new regs pushed by Wolf and Quigley were the state-level versions of the EPA's disputed coal power plant regulations. A federal court has already struck them down, meaning states didn't have to meet them, but Wolf and Quigley decided to push ahead and try to meet them anyway. Udechak and Blake, though they'd cost regional jobs as did most Republicans in the state Senate. The ad started running after an email Quigley sent to environmental groups, including Penn Future, where Quigley was once CEO. Udechak and Blake demanded to know whether Quigley directed those groups to run the attack ads and might make sanctions if he did. Penn Future has since said it was not directed to run by Quigley to run the ads. Wolf named Patrick McDonald as acting DEP secretary. He'd been the agency's policy director. Sugarloaf Township Police added a new police officer to its force today. Officer Robert Zintek was sworn in this morning. He is now the 6th member of the township's police force. Police Chief Josh Winter said an extra officer will help with the warmer months ahead as it heads towards summer.
Add to the coverage. It'll give us quality coverage as well, along with the timing's just perfect for us too, with the nice weather coming in the summer months. So the timing's perfect too, as we always get busier in this time of the year.
The Sugarloaf Township Police Department provides service year-round to the 35 square mile area in southern Luzerne County. Schuylkill County has lifted its burn ban. That ban was issued on April 22nd because of dry conditions. Conditions have changed and the ban was seen as no longer necessary. Well, time now for our first look at our forecast. What a beautiful day we had today with some rain, and hopefully weather like this is here to stay for quite a while. Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is in the Weather Center with the details. Joe?
Yeah, we had some showers and thunderstorms across our area today, but temperature-wise, pretty nice. Not going to complain about it. And we got some very warm temperatures to talk about in the 7-day forecast. I'll bring out all the numbers for you coming up in just a few. And
Thanks, Joe. Coming up next, a look at how police in Sugarloaf Township and Harry's U Pullet of West Hazelton are grabbing the attention of those heading out to parties this Memorial Day weekend. Plus, it's Medical Monday here on WYLN. Find out what Tango has in store for us this week. More news, weather, and sports is coming your way only on WYLN. Stay tuned.
You're watching WYLN News with Ann Gownley, Gary Perna, Julie Stefanovich, Paula Degnan, Chief Videographer Mike Lula, weather with meteorologist Joe Garbacik, and sports with Eric DeBerardinis.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric, Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Time to bring the action in Pocono. Fire them up. Here we go. No attack, no chance. Watch the madness of this. Oh, it's final. Look at that. There's something going on over there. Whoa. We are in one. Off the day. Pocono City, please.
Sugarloaf Township Police are stressing the importance of not drinking and driving by placing a large sign on the side of Route 93 in Sugarloaf, along with a reminder of the dangers and what could occur. WYLN's Abby Piskel has more on this story.
With the Memorial Day holiday just around the corner, many will be heading out to local parties and events to celebrate. The Sugarloaf Township Police Department is putting out a warning to all: don't drink and drive. Near the light at the intersection of Main Street and Route 93 in Sugarloaf Township, a large sign stating "Don't drink and drive" is positioned next to a smashed-up car. The importance of this? To make sure that no one is driving under the influence. Harry's U Pullet Auto Parts of West Hazelton donated the car to the Sugarloaf Township Police Department to help get the message across.
Well, we thought it would be a good idea to bring awareness to the community, especially with the upcoming Memorial Day, prom, and graduation seasons. It's just a reminder to keep people safe and to not drink and drive, basically.
Corporal Justin Ackerman of the Sugarloaf Police Department told us why this was the location they chose.
We were approached by Heritage Pullet, and they asked us if we could place a car somewhere in the area here on 93, so we thought this would be a good location right at the light. Hopefully everybody sees it when they're stopped at the traffic light.
This sign and vehicle are placed on Route 93 to make sure that people are aware of the repercussions that drinking and driving can have.
We just thought it would be a good time because of Memorial Day. There's a lot of people on the roadway, a lot of parties going on, maybe people drinking. We just thought it would be a good idea just to remind people what could happen. If you do drink and drive, we are going to have extra patrols out, so if you are drinking, just get a designated driver.
Kress hopes that the display will grab everyone's attention to make sure that they are careful and driving safely.
It will definitely, especially at this location on Route 93, I think it will be an attention getter, and I think that it just serves as a reminder to be safe, be careful, and don't drink and drive.
If you know someone has been out drinking, please make sure that they do not get behind the car and drive themselves home. The Sugarloaf Township Police Department hopes that this message gets across so everyone can have a safe and happy Memorial Day weekend. In Sugarloaf Township for WYLN News, I'm Abby Piskel.
Thank you, Abby. Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is back with a full look at our forecast. Plus, we'll hear from Ting O from Physical Therapy and Balance Centers of Hazleton on this Medical Monday. Stay tuned. More news is coming your way, including sports here on WYLN.
The LSC Wiltsey Performing Arts Center in Hazleton presents A Musical Salute to All Who Serve on Saturday, June 11th. The show features the outstanding talent of the Hazleton Philharmonic Orchestra under the direction of Robert Lagana, as well as featured soloists. Presentations by Congressman Lou Barletta, Pennsylvania State Representative Tara Toohill, and Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassett. The show will be narrated by Sergeant Eric Olson, host of the WYLN TV show Warrior Summit Outdoors. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for children. A Musical Salute to All Who Serve, Saturday, June 11th at 7 p.m.
For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road, Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicapped accessible with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. There are packages available to fit anyone's budget, restaurant and catering on site. Our facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor and private parties. Call 570-384-2314.
I'm Staff Sergeant Eric Olson. This week on Warrior Summit Outdoors, I was honored to take my dog, Sarge, on his first pheasant hunt. Another vet and I visited Pheasant Valley Farms in Robisonia, Pennsylvania, and we put Sarge's training to the test. Join me this week for Warrior Summit Outdoors, only on WYLN.
Well, temperature-wise, pretty nice today as we start a brand new work week across our area. We had the showers and thunderstorms that moved through our area, and we got some clouds still present, but other than that, we got the sunshine out, and that's really allowing those temperatures to go up quite a bit, and temperatures over the next couple of days, they're shaping up to be pretty nice as well. Let's take a look at the graphic for the day, and, well, 70 degrees, so it's feeling pretty good out there when you walk outside. Now, we did have a lone thunderstorm that came through earlier, so we did pick up 0.03 of an inch of precipitation. Temperature-wise, though, for the day, hey, it was pretty nice out there for the high. We did manage to make it up into the 70s, the high temperature being 74 a little bit before 2 o'clock, and early in the morning we got down to 50 degrees, so a mild start to our morning, and a little bit of a wind out there. Wind gusts coming in at 22 miles per hour. Throughout the state right now, well, those temperatures pretty nice this time of year. 75 Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport, 69 degrees in Mount Pocono, 77 in Williamsport, 73 degrees in State College, and no matter where you go throughout the state, continues to be very warm, mid to upper 60s, and elsewhere temperatures continue to remain in the 70s. And again, wind speeds, these are consistent wind speeds. Generally not too much of a factor, averaging anywhere between 5 to 10, occasionally up to 15 miles per hour. Extended forecast looking like this, and what we can expect over the next couple of days. So tomorrow, here's what we can expect. We'll have, well, we're going to be looking at temperatures in the 70s over the next couple of days, and it's going to be a mix of clouds and sunshine, and it's going to look pretty good. In fact, maybe the chance of a shower or thunderstorm here or there. Stick around, we'll have more for you after the break.
If you haven't found the perfect fishing getaway, you haven't been to Captain's Cove. Located on Henderson Harbor in upstate New York, Captain's Cove offers a variety of accommodations to please just about anyone. The motel, also located on the harbor, offers a magnificent view. Enjoy free morning coffee, air-conditioned rooms, cable TV, and HBO. The cottage can accommodate up to 8 people with 3 bedrooms, a complete kitchen, washer-dryer, 2 full baths, air conditioning, an outside grill and picnic table. Call us today for rates and information at 1-800-824-FISH.
Go hog wild for Iron Pigs baseball. WYLN is televising the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs live. America's favorite pastime on your local network, WYLN TV 35. See the stars of tomorrow at Coca-Cola Park. Don't miss any of the games here on WYLN TV 35. Visit WYLNTV.com for a complete Iron Pigs schedule. Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs on WYLN, your home for live sports.
This week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, you'll meet Marina Kuchar, who's going to tell you a little bit about how chiropractic and music can make your life flow so much better. Her story this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic. Join us.
National Senior Health and Wellness Month is coming to an end. This week's edition of Medical Monday, Ting O is talking about the importance of health screenings for senior citizens. Ting O, take it away.
Hi, this is Ting O. And I'm Kathy O. We're from Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. And welcome to Medical Mondays. So May is Older Americans Month, and this year's theme is Blazing a Trail to Wellness. And to finish off the month, May 25 is National Senior Health and Wellness Day, and Physical is going to celebrate that day by trying to help our seniors improve their health by doing some screening. One of the big things that can improve someone's health physically in terms of preventing diseases is to get yourself involved in an exercise program. It's one of the great things that you can do to reduce or even help with medical problems such as cardiovascular disease, with diabetes, with cancer, and even with things like neuropathy. So we encourage all seniors to get out there and blaze a trail. And for the people that don't think they can, you just have to look at some older Americans these days who are doing some amazing things. Take one, Olivia Newton-John, who is still touring and performing. I won't mention how old she is, but she looks nowhere near her age. There is a 70-odd-year-old lady who can actually deadlift, which is pick weight off the floor, 210 pounds. There is a 90-year-old lady who's ran the marathon last year, and there's also a lot of seniors who are doing very interesting and exciting things in their life. So it's not beyond the realms of possibility, and we want to share that information with people. So in order to help seniors around this area to blaze a trail to fitness and wellness, we want to offer all the seniors out there to come in and do a fitness exam to see what your capabilities are, what you have problems in terms of physical fitness, if you have problems with your cardiovascular system, or if you have problems with your nervous and balance system. Physical actually has a proprietary whole body exam called BodyQ, and what it does is it takes your body systems one by one, including your vision and your hearing, your balance, and then rates you from a score of 0 to 100, just like your IQ, and it can help see if you're at risk of injuring yourself if you're thinking of starting an exercise program. and it can also help us design a program for you so that you know what areas that we can focus on. And as we do more and more of these body cues, what we're going to do is we're going to gather a database of information and we can see how you compare to normal. May 25 is going to be a special day for physical in our office. So for the people who want to undertake a body cue exam or a balance exam, give our office a call at 570-501-1808 and we can schedule you in for a comprehensive body cue exam and get you on your way to wellness.
I have two questions.
Sure.
What hours are we open on that day?
Very good question. We're going to be open from 8 to 5, so any time in that time frame you can come in and have a body cue exam done.
And how much does it cost?
Would you believe it's absolutely free?
That's the best.
Call Physical Therapy and Balance Centers for a free 20-minute question and answer session. 501-1808. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, 1324 North Church Street in Hazel Township, or visit them online at hazeltonpt.com. Pennsylvania Pipeline Music TV features performances and interviews with the best musicians from all over, showcasing their original music and sharing their stories. Watch Pennsylvania Pipeline Music TV Thursdays at 8, Sundays at 9 on WYLN TV 35. Tune in each week to WYLN TV 35 to watch the #1 Hazleton-based broadcasted television talk show, The Storm, hosted by Tiffany Cloud. Candidates, politicians, community leaders, and more appear on The Storm when they want to be heard. New shows air Wednesdays at 8 p.m. and these additional air times. Only on WYLN TV 35. We're your local network.
Yesterday, there was a lot of baseball being played for the Iron Pigs and Rail Riders. The Iron Pigs played a doubleheader against Toledo, and the Rail Riders finished up their series against Indianapolis. Let's go to the Iron Pigs first. Here in Game 1, the Mud heads out quick as Dixon Machado doubles to left, and Anthony Goss is going to score on this close play at the plate. Two batters later, Chad Hoffman is going to play copycat, and he doubles to left, and Machado is going to come around to score 2-0 Mudheads. Then Nate Shireholtz singles up the middle, and Hoffman will score from second to put Toledo out to an early 3-0 lead. Jordy Valspin is going to hit this sharp line drive to right field, and Shireholtz will score from second base, and the score is Mudheads 4, Iron Pigs 0. Mudheads win 6-3. Game 2 will be a different story. We'll pick things up in the bottom of the 6th with the Iron Pigs up 1-0. Here, Nick Williams homers to right, his 4th of the year, and the Iron Pigs up 2-0. Next batter is Darryl Ruff, and he gets the Iron Pigs with the back-to-back home run, and the Iron Pigs win by a score of 3-0. Now to the Rail Riders on the road in Indianapolis, looking to win after the team split games 1 and 2. Pitching had the upper hand early, Tyler Glockness striking out Chris Parley. Then Willie Garcia is going to make this great sliding catch to keep the game scoreless. But there was something the defense couldn't prevent, and that was Gary Sanchez hitting this 2-run shot, and that was the only score in this game. Rail Riders get the win, 2-0. Both the Rail Riders and Iron Pigs are off tonight. The Baby Penguins season might be over, but the Big Pens are still playing. Last night, the Tampa Bay Lightning defeated the Pens 4-3 in overtime to take a 3-2 series lead. In the loss, Pens decided to start veteran Marc-Andre Fleury in the goal over rookie netminder Matt Murray. It was Fleury's first start in the 2016 postseason, and after the loss, it hasn't been made clear yet if he'll still remain as a starter for the crucial Game 6 Tuesday night in Tampa. This week might be the biggest week of high school spring sports, with all sports beginning postseason action. Today starts the beginning of district playoffs for softball, and it continues for baseball. Both boys and girls lacrosse and boys volleyball will crown a district champion by the end of the week. Boys and girls track and field will take a trip to Ship as they will compete in the state championships at Shippensburg. We would like to remind everyone for additional look at our games around the area to not only watch WYLN Sports, but check out our Facebook page, WYLN Press Box, for all Facebook bonuses. Stay tuned. Up next, Joe Garbochik is in with one last look at our forecast.
The LSC Wiltsey Performing Arts Center in Hazleton presents A Musical Salute to All Who Serve on Saturday, June 11th. The show features the outstanding talent of the Hazleton Philharmonic Orchestra under the direction of Robert Lagana, as well as featured soloists. Presentations by Congressman Lou Barletta, Pennsylvania State Representative Tara Toohill, and Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassett. The show will be narrated by Sergeant Eric Olson, host of the WYLN TV show Warrior Summit Outdoors. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for children. A Musical Salute to All Who Serve, Saturday, June 11th at 7 p.m.
It's called A Musical Salute to All Who Serve, and we're going to learn all about it this week on Topic A, where I'm joined by Bob Lagana to talk about this musical event that's hitting the greater Hazleton area in June. You don't want to miss it. Here and only here on Topic A on WYLN.
If you're not in danger and you see a crime, text 274-637, 274-637, 274-637. Send your tip taken off the street, text 274-637. Send your tip taken off the street, no one will know your identity.
Now, helping to solve or prevent a crime is just a text away. Text my tips to the word crimes and let the law help you.
Alrighty, well, next couple of days of your life looking pretty good temperature-wise. Hey, you're going to like these numbers right across the board. We got looking at temperatures in the 70s as we go into tomorrow. Looking like a nice day, a mix of clouds and sunshine. And then it even gets better for Wednesday. 77 degrees, partly sunny skies. And then a chance for a couple of showers and thunderstorms going into our Thursday and Friday. Again, it's not going to be a washout because in between we'll see the sunshine mixed with some clouds. But again, keep the umbrella handy. Look at those temperatures near 80 degrees. There's going to be a lot of areas that probably will get near 80, if not in the lower 80s. So keep that in mind. And then as we go into the holiday weekend, it does look pretty nice at this point in time. Maybe a shower or thunderstorm around for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, which is Memorial Day, but still those temperatures in the mid to upper 70s, near 80 degrees. And there you can see some of those overnight lows. Actually not too bad. One or two nights getting into the 40s, and then elsewhere, I mean, we're looking at temperatures in the 50s for overnight lows to near 60 degrees. So again, going into next couple of days, it's not looking too bad temperature-wise. It's I'll take it.
Well, at least when you go into the 50s from 80-degree weather during the day, I guess it couldn't be too bad. It's not.
No,
like
it's comfortable at night.
I just keep reminding myself in December when it's 50 degrees, it feels nice out.
It does.
So I guess that's what we can go with.
We're not going to complain. Yeah, in the 70s to near 80, it's pretty nice for the weekend at this point in time.
So definitely with some of this temperatures, I guess it's safe to say we can't expect any more. That other word we don't like to say on here, so we can start planting.
I think we're yeah, pretty much. I think we're in pretty good shape.
All right. Well, I did buy a hanging plant, so hopefully. It doesn't
keep it watered.
See, I'll just.
You know, you gotta really keep those plants watered, especially the hanging. This would be like Flower 101 with Joe G. But
well, you do.
No, it does. Yeah, yeah.
We need the tips.
The water comes out quickly, so you got to keep watering it all the time.
All right. Hey, as long as the frost, I'll say it, frost won't kill the flowers. Yeah. That's all that matters. So if you had plans and decorating before some of those Memorial Day parties, putting the plants out and getting those lawns ready.
Now's a good time
with all that rain.
Yeah, and the grass
has been pretty ridiculous over these last few days. I guess we could slow down on that. Nice weather for Memorial Day, and of course, all of those parades that are around our area, and we'll be covering them here. But for now, stay cool, I guess, in some of those weathers. Have a good night.
Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Scott Beadle. The investigation into a lost Egypt Air flight is focused on two places: Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris and off the coast of Egypt, where debris has been found. Investigators hope to find crucial clues in the wreckage to discover what brought down the plane with 66 people on board. Marcy Gonzalez has the latest from Paris.
Search planes scouring the Mediterranean Sea, looking for more wreckage after Egyptian officials say suitcases, seats, and human remains were found believed to be from Egypt Air Flight